The Nun trilogy has established itself as a prominent presence in the dimly lit corridors of horror films, sending shivers down the spines of audiences all around the world. With the success of its predecessors, anticipation for The Nun III has reached a fever pitch. Fans of this unnerving drama, who are eagerly awaiting the next installment, have been offered a first look, a tantalizing glimpse into filmmaker Michael Chaves' gloomy realm. Although The Nun III is still a possibility, making reliable predictions about the cast is difficult. The Conjuring spin-off franchise, centered on the demonic figure Valak, often known as the Nun, has allowed for appearances across several historical periods. Bonnie Adams, who has played Valak in the form of the Nun since the franchise's debut of the first Conjuring film, is the only consistent cast member. Given the unexpected nature of horror sequels, The Nun III might have a totally new cast of human beings, as seen in previous horror franchises. However, if the film picks up immediately after The Nun II, certain cast members are expected to reprise their roles. Taissa Farmiga, who played Sister Irene, and Jonas Bloquet, who played Maurice/Frenchie, may reprise their roles in The Nun III. Storm Reid, who plays Sister Deborah, may also continue to be involved in the movie. The continuation of the trilogy may give a chance to investigate the entire exorcism of Valak from Frenchie, making it virtually inevitable that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga would resume their roles as Ed and Lorraine Warren, essential figures in the Conjuring world. If The Nun III dives into the past of Valak's exorcism, additional characters are likely to be included to deepen the plot. However, until the film is confirmed, these rumors will remain hypothetical. Now let's talk about the storyline. The Nun III appears poised to unravel the intricate mystery surrounding Maurice, Valak, and the Warrens, delving into the narrative complexities of their meeting in the late 1960s. The plot aims to shed light on the perplexing resurgence of Valak's control over Maurice, despite the apparent demise of the demon in flames during its final encounter with Sister Irene. Valak's unexpected return may be traced back to The Nun II, when the demon swallowed the holy relic of St. Lucy's eyes, earning enormous strength. Valak was converted into an indestructible force by this grotesque empowerment, calling goat demons and unleashing a catastrophic show of energy and fire. Despite Sister Irene's efforts to evict the demon and release Maurice, the intricate network of the Conjuring reality shows that Maurice falls victim to Valak once more when the Warrens meet him in the 1960s. The Nun III is intended to tackle these baffling events, needing a full investigation of the story linking Maurice's alleged rescue from Valak and his subsequent possession in the 1960s. The storyline must unravel the nuances of Valak's resilience, its ability to endure apparent defeat, and the factors that reignited its interest in Maurice as a vessel. Various theories abound, offering speculative perspectives on the events between the intense exorcism and Maurice's return to Valak's grasp. Some suggest unseen forces combining to revive Valak, while others propose remnants of the demon lying dormant until the opportune moment. Alternatively, the Warrens, in their paranormal investigations, might have inadvertently stirred the dormant malevolence, drawing Valak's attention back to Maurice. The plot theories for The Nun III delve into the twists introduced in The Nun II, including the enigmatic sword mark on Maurice's neck. This unexplained detail holds the promise of unraveling deeper mysteries within the franchise's conjured realms. Simultaneously, revelations surrounding St. Lucy's demise at the hands of pagans adds layers of intrigue, hinting at a clandestine group harboring animosity towards clairvoyance. However, in the intricate web of the Conjuring Universe, the emergence of Valak is seldom arbitrary. The Nun traced the demon's origins to the Dark Ages, where a duke obsessed with the occult first summoned Valak. A subsequent sealing by Christian knights wielding the blood of Jesus Christ followed. The demon's release during World War II, triggered by bombings that ruptured its seal, set the stage for events in the inaugural The Nun installment. The burning question arises: who will summon the demon once again after its banishment to hell? An intriguing theory posits that Maurice has a significant history with a covert organization dedicated to the worship of Valak. The peculiar sword mark on Maurice's neck becomes a linchpin in this theory, suggesting a symbiotic relationship with this secret society. Rather than an arbitrary detail, the mark is seen as a deliberate symbol, a conduit through which Valak can reclaim a human vessel upon its summoning. This clandestine organization, shrouded in mystery, becomes a pivotal element in the speculative narrative of the Nun III. It introduces the possibility of a shadowy antagonist manipulating events from the shadows, potentially orchestrating Valak's return to wreak havoc. The mark on Maurice transforms into a sinister insignia, symbolic of a pact or allegiance forged in the name of the demon. As the narrative unfolds, this secret organization could emerge from the shadows to confront the Warrens, adding complexity and intrigue to the overarching storyline. The clash between the forces allied with Valak and the paranormal investigators sets the stage for a thrilling expansion of the franchise. The enigma surrounding this group, their motives, and their connection to Maurice creates an atmospheric backdrop for the impending horrors that await. In a recent interview with SFX magazine, director Michael Chaves revealed that the Nun III will bridge a 10-year gap between the events of the 2013 film and the Nun II. While the former is set in the late 60s, the latter takes place in France in 1956. Chaves expressed a desire not to spoil anything, but emphasized that the Nun III continues the timeline, focusing on the period before Maurice's possession and subsequent exorcism by the Warrens in the late 60s. Chaves explained, "The events of what happens in between the Nun II start to fill out that story a little bit more. There are other big ideas and big swings in there, and it's filled with a bunch of cool Easter eggs. Without giving anything away, it continues to fill out the picture and the bigger canvas." When queried about the presence of Valak, the main antagonist in the Nun movies, in the third installment, Chaves provided a spoiler-free clue, stating, "There's a line in the movie, 'Demons are infinite.' I like the idea that she's always been here in different forms. I think that there's still more stories of Valak the Demon Nun to be told." Chaves's comments suggest that the Nun III will explore the intricate narrative gaps and mysteries in the Conjuring timeline, shedding light on the events leading up to Maurice's possession. The director's mention of Easter eggs and big ideas hints at a film that not only continues the established story, but also introduces new elements and surprises for fans. The notion that demons are infinite implies an enduring and ever-present malevolence, leaving room for Valak to manifest in various forms, setting the stage for more chilling tales in the Nun franchise. However, even if the Nun III is announced shortly, there will most likely be a long wait. The Nun was launched in 2018, but the Nun II didn't come until 2023, 5 years later. There hasn't been assurance that the Nun III will happen, but it's reasonable to expect it in 2026 at the very least, and even that is optimistic. As the Nun III teases with uncharted horrors, the question remains, what twisted stories of Valak's malevolence lurk in the shadows? Well, that's it for today. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.